was nearly hit by two octopi, one behind him, one to his right. Drifted back in, just in case you wondered whether we were paying attention after the anthem. This is fed over for Quincy's shot that ricocheted off a stick and can now be played out by Lucic, tangled up with Florek. Meanwhile, Kindle plays. Not out yet. Eriksson plays on. Soderberg has it. Soderberg turning, leaned on enough there by Datsyuk that he gave up the puck to the leading thief, but he gave it away to Hamilton. Hamilton a shot. He hit the goal post, and the puck lay behind Howard, who covered it.
Uncomfortable as he got up after that save.
You don't think it was the stick of Caron coming in trying to jam for the puck, do you?
Oh, it sure could have been, absolutely.
Let it take over. Fed one on to Krejci, and they circle. Both teams get a man in 20 seconds. It is Krejci again. Swaggering free is Miller for this pass, and the shot kicked aside by Jimmy Howard, back to his feet, and played along for Helm, who skied one on out for Franzen at center, and one for Detroit. Twisted onto the corner. Miller brushed it along. Marchand took it there. Led it to Krug, and a save is made by Howard. Now it's Campbell taking over. Fed it to Krug again. Fires, and that one blocked. Came on across for the feed to Krug. Another shot went wide, bounced off the back of the cage. Helm on the draw with Bergeron, who prevails. It's tucked around behind. Through the first two games, Bergeron at 51%. That's low for him, but he's facing Datsyuk a lot. Here's Hamilton, a shot. He scores! Dougie Hamilton! A power play goal. It is 1-0.
How quick he can process information, goes right through the Red Wings neutral zone coverage and beats Jimmy Howard short side. Slow motion doesn't do it justice. This thing's absolutely launched off the stick of Dougie Hamilton. He's already hit the post in this game and didn't score, and you can see he's feeling it right now. He shoots that thing high, hard, and it...
Bye. 21,273 are loving it at Bell Center. The winner of this series gets probably the Canadians. Marchand, crossover move, and he's run to the ditch by Kronwall. Soderberg turns there, floats one off the referee, that's poked toward the net by Eriksson, and then shuttled back around for Hamilton. Hamilton again laid it on across. Krug with a pass, Soderberg with it, rips one that's blocked wide. Rebound, popped up in front near the post, and then turned back around again for Kindle. Nicely able to pull away after handing it on to Lucic. Just sort of dangled it there, see if he'd take it. Thrown back along, and it's played by Hamilton. Grabbed off, though, and played further by Quincy.
What a hit Lucic put on Kyle Quincy. Wow!
I'm in on the forecheck without penalty. Brought right back on now and fired in by Boychuk, who was hit for his trouble by Legwand. Taken on by Brendan Smith, crisply on to Legwand, looks ahead for Drew Miller, hands it back and gets it back from Kronwall. Gave it to him again, Kronwall a shot! And that one was held by Rask. And probably the words of Marchand. Played ahead now by Brendan Smith onto center and ragged free by Campbell. Now Miller led it ahead, Thornton moving on in. Save, rebound, score! It's Caron!
Detroit says, I got to change too. So they start to change because to match up. While Sean Thornton gets a stretch pass, he goes in, rebound opportunity off the bench, boom, stick it to the back of the net. Jordan Carroll, first goal of the playoffs. And you see that's all off a line change. Sometimes matchups can burn you if your guys turn the puck over. Gregory Campbell, smart play, quick counter. They got burned that time. The first time, he was for too many men on the ice.
The air is out of the place right now, and it was certainly sparkling at the start of the game with all of the red wands and the excitement. But here comes Bergeron, forced off, and a good challenge from Howard holding that side of the net. Locally are hoping that they will see more play here in the second period by their team than they did in the first. It was all Bruins. This one chopped along by Kronwall, settled down there and played on to Soderberg. Has an opening. Soderberg gliding around, tried to force feed one in the side, and Jimmy Howard was not buying. Comes all the way around for Riley Smith, and then off of Soderberg, away from Quincy, helped along by Eriksson, settled down by Hamilton, to Eriksson yet again. Fed back on to Bergeron. Bergeron feeds. Smith a shot that got the glass. Eriksson again. Hamilton a shot, and that one tipped wide.
Bruins with a 2-goal lead, going with 4 forwards and 1 defenseman, Dougie Hamilton on the power play.
Crisply ahead, it comes to Bergeron, who gains the zone, sized up there by Kronwall, and the shot saved by Howard. Rebound came across and cleared by Glendening. Sort of an aggressive forecheck, isn't it? But it is kept alive there. De Kaiser a shot, and that one skittered wide as doing the fencing job with Boychuk in front was Nyquist. Ripped back to the corner boards on for Marchand, who tipped one, and that one was The left pad answer that came from Howard. 40 seconds off the penalty clock. Racing ahead is Nyquist. Protects it, drags it in, and then had it intercepted by Eriksson and carried back on by Krejci. Sized up by Kronwall, and the shot was a bullet that was blocked and covered by Howard. 20 left on the 5-on-3. Datsyuk through the legs, blocked by Chara, and slowed down enough by Kronwall that he could get there. Then Datsyuk again. 10 left on the 5-on-3. Kronwall a drive, save made by Rask. Rebound, Nyquist shoved it back over to Kronwall. Then Nyquist again. Nyquist a shot wide of the glove hand of Rask. Done by Chara for Marchand. Flopped on across, and it is taken by Glendening. Glendening backhands and Miller a shot, and that one blocked down. They scramble for it there. Miller trying to play it across. Dug out there by Brendan Smith. A shot ricocheted off Rask. He had to get back to his position. A whistle and a stoppage of play.
Strong in the puck, gets it out front. Drew Miller, look where Joakim Anderson is. Tuukka Rask has to come up with a plethora of saves. Fight things off from bad angles, even off the net. And freezes it up with his left pad. All kinds of action around Zdeno Chara and Tuukka Rask. And Tuukka Rask with the right pad was really aggressive there.
Came home with the bronze medal.
Pretty good trade. Originally drafted by Toronto. Came over. Worked out pretty well. Andrew Raycroft.
Nyquist a shot off the glove of Rask to the corner, up the wing now by Sheahan, and that shot pass was cut off by Chara. Dragged on out and kicked ahead now to Marchand. Marchand up the wing. Getting a piece of that was Howard to keep this game fairly close at 2-0 in the last half minute of the second. DeKeyser over to Quincy, moving on in. Fed one side of the net that was canceled right back out by Boychuk, and a 3-on-1. Soderberg marches on, puts on the brake, waits, fed it across. No goal! It hit the post! My goodness, it was there!
Pop, distribute, and then you see Marchand move into the dead spot, and he just hits the left post. What a pass, and a nice job from Darren Helm. Maybe he influenced that shot, not going to the back of the net, but a little good fortune for Jimmy Howard. You just love the creativity of Carl Soderberg.
Drive by Lashoff is stopped in front. Rebound, Abdelkader! No! Poked along to the corner. Diving play by Abdelkader to the back to Kindle. He's got a man open, throws it toward the net, and that one is blocked down and trouble there for Miller. Here's Abdelkader trying to jostle free. Abdelkader, in my mind, has been the best Red Wing offensive player tonight in a game in which they have nothing so far. DeKeyser over to Quincy, and a pad stop made by Rask, who came out for the challenge.
Give the Red Wings some credit. They're really pushing here, and Tuukka Rask has had to come up large.
Giveaway at the front. And then a drive that ricocheted wide, rebound off the boards, and it bounced right back for Lucic to bring ahead. Lucic lobs it up the wing. Krejci with it there. Feeds on back. Iginla. Save made by Howard. He continues to keep his team in this year. Boychuk, Bergeron, Hamilton, and Marchand are the penalty killers for the Bruins. Stepping ahead now is Kronwall. Able to weave his way along and drop it back to Franzen. Franzen steps ahead. Shot one. Fall off by Rask, and the rebound hit the outside of the net near the post from Datsyuk for Boston. Carried ahead now by DeKeyser, gains the zone, finesses it over. Taken by Yurko, jammed at and blocked away by Rask. On across it comes to DeKeyser again. 3 seconds and 2 off of Kindle's glove to his stick. He shoots one, and a rising shot knocked down and covered by Rask. Along to the outside, able to lead it back to Chara, and Chara bounces one over for Lucic, who was closed off effectively by Kronwall. Played back further and sent across to Lucic. Watched by Kronwall again. Krejci to the back. Chara gave it across. Hamilton a shot deflected off of Jimmy Howard and wide and popped on. Bartkowski goes in after it with Yurko. Torrey Krug is there battling too. And Krug is able to step away. Played off the boards by Eriksson. Took his own pass and a 2-on-1. Soderberg moving up. And he shot one that went off Howard. Kept along now for the walk across by Brendan Smith, trying to get an opening. There just isn't any. Smith to the corner. As the omnipresent stick of Iginla was down on the ice all the way, Eddie Olczyk would be proud. Thrown back off, and a 3-on-1. Lucic moving in, and getting a piece of that, it appeared, was Howard. Laid back on for Pavel Datsyuk. Slipped one back, stopped by DeKeyser, blocked on across, and can be controlled by Tatar. Given up, though, to Bergeron, and Bergeron flies it back down, and in! Bergeron has scored into the empty net. It is 3-0 in favor of the Bruins.
Detroit credit, they put a lot of pressure on Tuukka Rask. He comes up with a big save with the goalie out. Pavel Batsyk on the backhand. Tuukka Rask fights it off. Second and third chance opportunities never got to the net, but you love the way Tuukka Rask is seeing the puck, Doc. He fights it off and he doesn't cheat off the goal post on the short side, and then Thomas Tatar tries to get creative. Patrice Bergeron. Thanks.
With the home team having dropped one to the Boston Bruins and having been shut out. 4 of the last 8 playoff wins for Tuukka Rask have been shutouts. 2 against Pittsburgh, 1 against Chicago, and now this against Detroit.